Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Riff's Garage. So I've been doing a lot of interior work, and I've shot a lot of footage, and I've posted several videos on this stuff. But the one thing that I've noticed is that it's just not. I don't know. This kind of content is not anything that is worth watching. At least, for me. I'll watch some of it. Like if I come across a, video where somebody is, doing so, I kind of like that stuff. But I've noticed that this type of work, for one, it's not very fun to do. For two, it can't be very fun to watch. So, what I've decided to do on this thing, I'm just going to kind of get everything buttoned up, kind of show you guys what I've done, what I'm going to do, and then I'll get everything buttoned up, and I'll give you guys the final product. And I'm going to also shoot a video about the car. I had one shot that I made back when it was still nice outside, and I must have deleted it. So, yeah, that sucks. But anyhow, let me show you guys what I got going on so far inside the car, all the work I've done, and then what I'm going to continue to do. Alright, so I got the new, the cluster in. This is new, the lens is new. I put the new overlays on it. Let me turn my light on here so you guys can see a little better. There we go. Excuse me. This piece right here, that piece was actually all one color, and I had to tape it off and paint it. I have footage of that. It's kind of boring footage to watch me sitting there taping up a piece and painting it. This piece right here, I got footage on this. This is a piece that I had to put in. The other piece that I took out, I pulled it out to change the bulbs in it, and it fell apart. So I got this from a buddy of mine. It was in pretty good shape, and then I dropped it. And when I dropped it, it broke these two ears off. This back piece that houses the vacuum stuff busted apart. The screw that holds the fan switch and the defrost switch in, the little plastic, like the plastic part the screw goes in, broke. So I had to plastic weld all this up, and you can see right there, it's where it's rough. So anyhow, yeah, I got the radio in it, got the speakers in it. I got the wiring for the speakers done. I routed the wiring for the back through here, back here, underneath here, and into the back. I got my speaker grills painted up, looking nice. Still got to clean the car out. It's just pretty rough, but yeah, you can see. Yeah, so that being said, this is what all I've got done to the car. Plan is to get the car ready for Ponies and the Smokies. The unfortunate thing to that show this year is that the non-judged portion of the outside show sold out pretty quick, and I was not expecting that. So I don't have tickets for inside of the show, because I was going to take the Capri, and my cousin was going to drive my Mach 1. And, well, I think the last I looked, they had some that was left for the judged portion. I don't mind the car being judged, but this is not a car that you would want to put in a judged car show, right? This car is pretty rough. Needs a lot of work, a lot of restoration to the exterior. So, yeah, this is not one that you would want to put in a judged show. The only way I would consider doing that is just to get the car inside the show, right? And, yeah, I don't see spending the money to do that. They're going to have meets all around the show. Different different things. You know, like I think on that Thursday, they're going to have a drag event at Knoxville Dragway. I'm going to go to it. I don't think I'm going to drag race because I don't have tires for drag racing anymore. If I do, I may take the Mach 1 out there and just play around with it with the street tires, just because the power in that car is a little bit more manageable on the street with street tires. It'll still spin pretty bad, but it'll be fun. The Capri, no, street tires on a drag strip would be literally pointless. First, second, third gear, I mean, you'd be skating down the track. Take a chance on wrecking. Nah, I'm not going to do that. The Mach 1, on the other hand, I think I might be able to play around with it at the track. But anyhow, yeah, that's kind of an update of where I'm at. It's been a while since I posted a video, so I'm going to get this one out there to you guys. I'm going to show you one more thing that I'm going to have to do on my cluster, and I'm going to also show you something I got for Christmas. Actually, let me back up. There's other things that I've done to the car that I need to update you guys on. First thing I'm going to update you on is my clutch pedal rubber cover. This was on sale on LMR for like $3, so I bought one. You guys see that? Yeah, the 5.0. Lighting's not very good. Sorry about that. But, so, I still got to get the brand new brake pedal cover. That one's all nasty. My gas pedal looks like it's bent, so I'm going to probably get a new gas pedal. Let me come over here and show you guys something else that I've done. So, I ordered a, this car, the antenna was all jacked up. So, I had to order a brand new antenna cable. The antenna base cover, all that stuff from LMR. Turned out pretty good. I'll show you. I got the stubby antenna. If you look, well, lighting's terrible in my garage. My light is broke. So, yeah, that sucks. But, guys, it's kind of funny, but this is the first time, I think, since I've owned this car, that it's had a functional antenna. When I bought this car, it was wrecked on the front right, and the fender was all, I mean, just mangled up. So I put another fender and hood on it, and yeah, the antenna wire was ripped. So yeah, since the late 90s, car finally has an antenna on it. But anyhow, the overall quality of the antenna cable and stuff that runs inside the car, lengthwise, everything was just about perfect. Other than the cover. This cover does not fit worth a crap, just to be honest with you. I had to take and kind of modify it a little bit to make it fit, and I'm kind of scared to touch it because I don't want it to pop off. So, yeah, I done that. Let's see here. I did. So lighting's pretty bad. But I also got my Ford Motorsport radiator cap on. There's the engine. And let's see. Yeah, I got that at Mustang Week a few years ago. Yeah, there's the JBLs. Yeah. Yeah, so guys, anyhow. Oh, yeah. Let me show you what I got going on in here. So, I have noticed that whenever you turn the dash lights on, that there's not a lot of light hitting the oil gauge. And I figured out why. And I think I know how to fix it. So, these gauges have a shroud on them. On the outside edges right here. You can't see it because the black's kind of covering it. But the light is right back in that little gap between the speedometer and the oil gauge. So I think I'm going to take some cutters or something, and I'm just going to snip away a little bit of that shroud to hopefully let the light creep over the oil gauge. Everything else is pretty good and covered, or not covered, but lit up. So I got to take these screws back out. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws. Pop the lens off, kind of get that modified a little bit to allow the light to creep over. All right, boys, here's what I was talking about. So if you look, that's got an opening on it, opening on the gauge, opening on the gauge. The oil pressure did not. That was solid. So I just took my little cutters and just gently snipped. And now I have an opening on that gauge. So I should have light on all the gauges now. And that should be good on that. But anyhow, gentlemen, I think it's going to wrap it up for this video. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to post anything in a while, and some of the content that I was posting, I know I wouldn't want to watch it just because it's kind of boring content, and but it's stuff that needs to get done, so I got to do it. And we got about a foot of snow outside. So if you're from the south and you get snow, then you know it sucks, because we're not prepared like them boys up north are. And boys up north are used to this crap. We're not used to it. And I had the flu last week, so I couldn't shovel my driveway until it got packed down and turned to ice. So by that time, I was having to use a pickaxe to bust up the ice and shovel it off. So, yeah, it's kind of why I'm kind of hoarse right now, being out in the weather. But anyhow, gents and lads and ladies and whatever else, guys, I'm hoping once the weather breaks to give you a little bit more better videos, a little bit more stuff that's worth watching. So maybe get back on the holly tuning stuff if I can. But boys, girls, that's all I have for this one. I love you guys, and try to stay warm these winter months. But anyhow, we'll hopefully see you guys at Ponies in the Smokies. If you see me out and you recognize me, I know there's only like 90 people that subscribe. There might be 3 of you that go. Hey, I'm easy to talk to. I'm a very, I like talking to people, so hit me up. So anyhow, boys, love y'all. Peace.